Hello, I am Jameer Hill, and this is going to be my video on the history of special education from the past and the present. According to the IDEA website, before Congress enacted the Education for All Handicapped Children Act, or EHA, which we use today, many of the children were denied access to education and opportunities to learn. Statistics actually show that in the 70s, U.S. schools educated only 1 in 5 students across the world that had disabilities. In fact, 4.5 million children were denied adequate schooling before 1970, which left many students behind and some to never ultimately receive any formal education at all, which ended up being a very dark time here in America for our students with special needs. Once 1997 rolled around, EHA underwent a major overhaul and reinvented itself into IDEA, or the Individuals with Disability Education Act, which is what we still use today. In today's society, when it comes to special education, to make sure teachers and students are being kept up to date with information, IDEA is updated about every 5 years, and the Learning Disabilities Association of America, or LDA, does this to ensure that the laws and rules are working correctly and children are learning what needs to be done and what needs to be learned properly. Today's children deal with any type of special education needs, whether it be mental, physical, for example, blind students, deaf students, or any type of learning disability, have many more learning options than ever before. Overall, the journey for students with special education and special education overall has been an interesting struggle for us here in America and for these students. But with the help and support of educators and families over the years, things in today's society are getting better and better for both special education students and special education students and special education as a whole. Over the years, a variety of cases have been brought up against different school systems here in the U.S. But 2 cases that I chose to acknowledge are, I might be saying this name wrong, Honig versus Doe, and that was in 1988. The Supreme Court then ruled that a California school board violated the EHA Act by suspending a student who was having violent and disruptive behaviors, and this was caused by his disability. However, this is where they broke the rules, and that's why that case went forward, and the school was handled by Scout. Another case, which originally was about race, happened in 1954, and this was the Brown versus the Board of Education case. This case was made it was made possible for all students to receive an education in the public school systems. And like I said before, this was really started to help people of color to help get into schools. However, over time it has been used to include students with disabilities or learning disabilities as well. Thanks for viewing. I hope you learned a lot on this journey with me about special education and how far we have come. And like I said before, we have came a long way, but we do have a lot more to do to help our students with special education needs. Again, I am Jameer Hill, and thanks for watching.